Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Eating and Cooking with Tara. Today I'm going to make salmon and rice, or salmon croquettes as other people call it. I know a lot of people like to put different things in theirs, but I'm going to keep mine simple, as I always do. Half an onion, black pepper, all-purpose flour, and fish fry. I'm not going to be putting any salt in this because the fish fry is already salted. So, let's get started. Oh, and you see that Uncle Beans back there that boiling the bag rice? Yeah, don't have time to be cooking rice and waiting on it and this and that. We throwing it in the pot in the bag already. Okay, let's get started. So right here, I'm just taking out the bones. You guys, when you get ready to do this part, please take your time because the bones can be small. You will have some bigger ones that you can see a lot better than the smaller ones. See right there? Those are the bigger ones. You can see those easier. But please take your time. It's quite tedious, yes, but it's worth it. It's worth not choking on it, okay? So for the rest of this clip, I'm just going to be removing the bones, getting the skin I don't want out of the bowl, and I'll be back when it's time to chop up the onion. Alright, so let's chop the onion. Don't come for my chopping skills, okay? I'm no chef. That's how I taught myself how to chop, and that's just what it is, okay? And I got a surprise for y'all in a few minutes. Well, a few seconds. I decided not to edit it out. Boom. I didn't mean to drop y'all. I love y'all, okay? But, I thought that was funny. Get it together, girl. Alright. Let's chop. And don't y'all come for my little wrinkle fingers, okay? My daddy could have gave me a lot of stuff in this life, but he decided to give me his little wrinkle fingers, and it's okay. Alright? These are my wrinkle fingers. And I'm proud of them. So let's chop. Alright, we got the onions in. We got one left. Thank you, ma'am. No onion left behind. Now let's get our egg. Now when you crack this egg, please don't put no shells in the bowl, okay? We want crunch, but we don't want that kind of crunch, okay? Alright, be careful. Pay attention to what you're doing. Now we're about to get the black pepper. Well, we're going to straighten the camera up first. Come on, ma'am. Now we're getting the black pepper. And I like to crush it up in my hands because these peppercorns can be kind of big when they come out the grinder. So I'm going to put them in my hands so I can crush them up some more because when you bite into it, it's not fun. You see that? See how big it is? I'm going to crush it up some more. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little more in my hand and crush it up and put it in the bowl. And, yeah. And while I'm doing that, I want to tell you guys, I don't do a lot of measuring when I cook. I just go with it. Even when I'm baking, for some reason in my mind, I feel like it doesn't have to be exact measurements. I mean, everything still turn out good, but, they're just how I cook. So, once I get the hang of things and get used to doing this, I'll put the measurements in. Okay? Alright, so instead of giving exact measurements, we're going to call the flour and the meal a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay? So, we're putting a little bit of this in there. To the ancestors tell you to stop. Now we're about to put a little bit of that in there. You can put regular cornmeal if you like. But I like using this fish fry because it's already seasoned. Alright, let's give it a little mix. Now, you'll know if you didn't put enough flour or meal or fish fry in there because it'll be soupy. And we don't want soupy, okay? So I'm going to stir until I get the consistency I want. Well, I'm going to add and stir until I get the consistency that I want. So you just alternate between the flour and the meal. Do what feels right to you. Okay? Let's keep going. And you will see that it'll start looking kind of, what's the word? Sticky. Because at first it was looking soupy, and then it'll start looking sticky. And you want sticky. Sticky is good. Sticky is great. Okay? Alright, so let's get to frying. Now, I like to use peanut oil. I don't use it. Oh my goodness, I can't talk again. I don't use vegetable or canola oil. I only use peanut oil and olive oil. And peanut oil when I'm frying. So, you can make them any size you want to make them. It's entirely up to you. I've seen some people make them into balls and deep fry them. I ain't got time for that, okay? Trying to eat. Alright? So, alright, let me chop the little piece right there. It's alright, we forgot it in the bowl, but that's okay. Now, rule number 1. Don't try to flip it yet. You just put it in there. I know you hungry, but leave it alone, okay? Don't try to flip it until it's golden brown around the edges, okay? You don't want, how can I put this? 1, you don't want them falling apart. 2, you don't want no soggy, greasy salmon patties. Like, that ain't good, okay? All right, now. All right, I did do a little time jump, but look. 1, don't be like me. Well, wait, what we on, rule 2? Okay, rule 2, don't be like me. Use the proper utensils when trying to flip stuff. Like, I've been doing this for a little minute. I'm used to my fork and doing what I do, but don't you do what I do when it comes to this part right here, frying, because you might burn yourself, okay? If you're not experienced. Anyway, I did do a little time jump, but you see how golden brown that is? That's when you flip it, sugar, okay? That's when you flip it. And that's when you about to get your life, because it's almost done. You see how they didn't want to budge what I said? If it ain't budging, don't touch it. Leave it alone. Let it come up on its own, okay? Why am I saying okay so much? I don't know. But, okay? Alright. Alright, I'm not going to show how I cook the eggs because I'm pretty sure everyone can make eggs. I hope you can. But I'm going to give you a little tip. When you don't want to use no salt in your eggs, baby, let me tell you something. Little Miss Dash right there. Game changer. She would take the eggs to a whole nother level. I know they took Mrs. off, but she's still Little Miss Dash, okay? Game changer. Trust me. Well, you don't know me like that, but still, trust me, okay? Alright. And you know what? I'm going to show you. Just hold on. I like a lot, but you don't need a lot. A little bit will take you a long way. Alright, we have our golden brown salmon patties. Or salmon croquettes. Croquettes. Alright. I'm getting off track. Alright, back on track. Alright. So I plated it up. And I'm about to take the queen her plate. She likes her eggs a certain way. So they're not scrambled. But they're not over easy either. She's a weird one. But that's okay. I love her anyway. Love you, mama. Now, you put a little pepper on your rice with a little butter. And call it a morning. I hope you guys come back and see me again for more recipes. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your mama, your sister, your aunties, your uncles, if you don't mind. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.